What's up, guys? So it's your boy Joel here, and I'm gonna shoot a quick video for you. This is the first annual 2023 JB Frag Awards video. I did a post a couple weeks ago and I asked if people would be interested in taking a look at what my thoughts were on some certain categories. There's a couple videos floating around the internet by some fragrance reviewers that I really enjoy watching, so I figured I would just jump in and tag along. So without no further ado, we've got different categories here. I'm going to give you the names of the fragrances as well as kind of my thoughts on them and maybe share a little bit of information about them. So the first category for the year, or the first category, is Clone of the Year. So clones are a big thing going on right now because fragrances just keep getting more and more expensive, and some people want to have those similar, scents, but not pay all the money for them. I myself, I do both. I buy some clones, some originals, some stuff. If I really like the original, but I don't want to spray it all the time, I'll buy the clone of it. Some stuff I will buy the clone of it to see if I kind of like the scent DNA, and then decide whether or not I want to pick up the original later on. And if the clone is good enough, I might not. If it's, if I really want it, I'll pick it up. But without any further ado, this one came in a tie. So the first one is Mason Alhambra's Afro Leather, which is a clone of Memo's African Leather. And I can tell you guys, I've never smelled African leather, but this thing is amazing. I wore it one night to Sonia's get together at Maddie's, and I think I got like 7 or 8 compliments just that night wearing this. So it's really good, sweet yet kind of leathery fragrance. It's very unique. I have like 300 bottles and there's nothing else that really smells like this. So that's the first one. And the second one is Fragrance World's Imperium, which is a clone of Roja Dove's Elysium. Extremely high-end fragrance. Kind of similar DNA to Creed Aventus, but kind of does its own thing. But really good. I wore this like 2 or 3 days in a row, which I never do. That tells you how good this is. But it's just a kind of a light, fresh, fruity, kind of blue scent, kind of DNA. It's really good. So that is for a tie for Clone of the Year. Number 2 is Cheapie of the Year. Cheapies I consider pretty much anything like under like 40 bucks. And this one right here is really good. You can see that this is Banana Republic's Midnight Hour. So this is kind of like if you took Creed Aventus and instead of pineapple, you put mango in it at the top note, which there's another very high-end fragrance that is blowing up right now called Blockade by Mind Games. This is like Blockade, poor man's Blockade. This stuff is fire. It's probably I have a bunch of these scents from Banana Republic. This is probably the best one of all of them. So this is really good, guys. If you see it like in Burlington or something like that, don't hesitate to pick it up. They're like $20 to $23. Next one, we've got Date Night Scent of the Year. And this has been a long time favorite of mine. This is Valentino Uomo Intense. So this is a very iris forward fragrance, which a lot of people say smells like makeup or lipstick or something like that. This one's also got a little bit of like leather mixed in. Super sexy scent. And I wore this on several dates this year or last year, and it does really good. I love the bottle too, the studded bottle. If you guys see this, pick it up. It's really good. So my best purchase of 2023 is another kind of super hyped fragrance. I had to kind of check it out because 2 of my favorite reviewers said it's one of the best things they've ever smelled, and put it in their top 5 in their collection. And like Ross from TLTG, he has like 1,700 fragrances and it's in his top 5. I respect his opinion, so I checked it out, and I was not disappointed. This is Vanilla Oud by Virtus. And this thing, man, it's kind of like burnt sugar and vanilla and deep, like oudy, woody notes, but not like animalic oud. It's kind of like just really powerful woody notes. It's super masculine. Like, this is not for the faint of heart. Really good for the cold weather. I would not wear this in the in warm weather, but this thing is fire. Check it out. My surprise fragrance of the year, which is a fragrance that, you know, I thought was gonna be good, but was way better than I expected, is this guy right here. This is Brioni EDP Intense. So there's a couple Brionis. Make sure if you're looking at this video and you want to check them out, this is the Intense version. It's completely different than the other one, the EDT, I think it is, or the EDP, but this is the EDP Intense. So anyway, this one, again, it's super unique. It's got a really unique rhubarb, I think, note in it. Magnetic cap, which is always nice, but it's just super unique. Smells really amazing, and I really like it. I was super surprised that it was as good as it was, especially for the price. I think I got it for like under $90, $80-something, something like that. So what I call my ABC frag, my always be closing frag. This is a frag that I wear when I'm doing business and I'm going in to close the deal, and I just want to smell super professional, non-offensive, and something that pretty much everybody's gonna like, but also smells very high class. And that is Chanel Platinum Egoist. This is a classic men's fragrance, what they call a fougere fragrance, kind of like a barbershop type scent, but just kind of elevated, and Chanel's quality is just, you know, there's not really anything out there that matches Chanel. And I could say, wearing it this year, I was batting 1,000 closing deals. So this thing, I'm not gonna say it works, because, you know, obviously, you know, I had to do some work and things like that along with it. But this also, it just smells really good, and it makes my confidence, I think, that much higher when I'm wearing this. And I think that is really what's closing those deals for me. But again, Chanel Platinum Egoist, fire. My everyday, any day, anytime, anywhere, any place fragrance of the year. This also matches my #1 selling men's JB Butter. It is Yves Saint Laurent Y EDT. And if you've ever smelled Y, I mean, you just can't go wrong with it. It's really good. It's got an apple note. It's got aldehydes in it, which makes it really airy. And it's just amazing. It's fire. You cannot go wrong with this. Every person I've ever known to smell this liked it. There's not one person I ever saw who said they didn't like it. So that is my anytime, any place, anywhere fragrance of the year. My breakout fragrance of the year, which could also probably be considered like, you know, my kind of along the lines of Best Buy, but I think a little, you know, I think breakout would be something I would consider like maybe fragrance of the year type of deal. Not necessarily the Best Buy based on price point, but just fragrance of the year is going to be the Jean Paul Gaultier Elixir. Bottle is super dope. And if you know anything about JPG Ultra Male and all of the flankers along with it, this is like Ultra Male reinvented, but on steroids and a little bit sweeter. If you scour the internet and you see any reviews on this, everybody loves it. It's amazing. So I picked it up from retail, brand new. I don't hardly ever buy anything retail, but I did buy this retail. And I would say check it out. It's really good. Next one is my indie fragrance of the year. So I've got some really cool people I know in the space who, you know, normal guys like me and you who create their own fragrances. And this thing is fire. It is named after the city where my family on my dad's side is from, and this is City Rhythm, New Orleans. My boy Niles put this joint together. City Rhythm, New Orleans Jazz and Blues. You can see the atomizer on this thing, and it smells just like if you were to go to Mardi Gras, walking the streets in Mardi Gras in New Orleans in February. It's super boozy, it's very sweet, it's got a praline note I think in it, and it just reminds me of going to Mardi Gras. It's a very gourmand type scent, and Niles is doing his thing. I don't think he's put out a bad fragrance. You guys should check out City Rhythm. You know, as a brother, he's doing his thing, and he makes phenomenal products. Check him out. Getting close to the end, y'all. So I'm gonna call it my stop 'em in the tracks fragrance. This is the fragrance that if I really want to like show out, get attention, and I just know that I'm gonna get compliments, this is the fragrance I wear. It is my most, of everything I've got, it's the most complimented fragrance in my entire collection. And this is Mancera's Instant Crush. And this thing, man, it's like, if you've ever smelled Baccarat Rouge 540, it's kind of along those lines, but just to me, just way better and performs ridiculously. Like, you have to wash this stuff off. It will not come off of your skin until you take a shower. It will not come off of your clothes until you wash your clothes. It's very sweet, very unisex. Men and women can wear this. And I mean, literally, if I leave the house wearing this, I know somebody's gonna say something every single time. It's never not happened. And so that is my stop them in their tracks fragrance for 2023. And last but not least, it's gonna be very cliche. Some people are gonna hate on it, and that's okay. I don't really care. It's my favorite fragrance DNA. I won't say it's my favorite fragrance because I don't really believe I have one, but it is my favorite fragrance DNA, and I just feel amazing when I wear it. And I got several clones and dupes and inspired buys of this fragrance, but it is the king, Creed Aventus. If you know anything about, people always say, you got that Creed, you got that Creed. This is what they're talking about. Creed has like 50 different fragrances, but when they say, you got that Creed, this is what they're talking about, Creed Aventus. This is an old 4-ounce bottle. They don't make them anymore. I don't wear it that often because I want to savor it as much as I can, because I think a full bottle, if you can find one, they're probably going for like $600 online. So anyway, this is my MVP, my most valuable fragrance for 2023. I really only wear it on special occasions, or if I really want to just feel a certain kind of way when I'm doing something for the day. Creed Aventus. So anyway, guys, that concludes the video. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope this gave you some insight onto what you guys might be interested in taking a look at for this year. A couple of things. Make sure you like this video, make sure you share this video, and make sure you, if you would like to support me or you would like any help with your smell game, hit me up. I have my own products, which number one is my JB Butters line, which is fragrance shea butters. This is what I'm wearing today, is Baby Powder Dark, which is actually discontinued, but it's actually what I'm wearing right now. You can see the shine on my hands. So feel free to check out JB Butters at www.jbbutters.com. Or if you want help with your scents, your actual spray, colognes, or perfumes, men and women, hit me up at JB Frags, and I can pretty much get anything on the market for under retail. If I can't, I will let you know. But 90% of the time, I can get anything that you want under retail, and help you out on that side of things. Or if you were looking for someone to consult with you on fragrance and try to help you out to get maybe a new smell or something specific for a specific occasion, you can hit me up there, and I'm glad to help you out too. So, not really a content creator, guys. This video ran a little bit longer than I was expecting, but hopefully it's value to you, and you guys check me out. Till the next time you see me, peace.